is Abby Johnson with Web Pro News, coming to you from Chicago for SES. I'm joined right now by Matt Bailey of SiteLogic Marketing. How are you this afternoon?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Abby?
Good, good. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about a sort of touchy subject. You have a different opinion on Twitter than a lot of people have. You've said that you are tired of it. So tell us a little bit about your stand there.
It's not so much a stand. It's what I'm tired of is the latest technology coming out, the latest social media coming out, and then marketers all rush to it. They experience it, they try it out, they see how it works. What I'm tired of is marketers telling everybody else, you got to be on Twitter. That's what I'm tired of, is this constant, marketers are on the bleeding edge of social media technology, and then we're telling businesses, you need to be on Twitter, you need to be on Facebook. They don't. What they need to have is a consistent marketing strategy of how to use that social media to their benefit. And so as a result, we have a lot of companies that feel this pressure that we need to put someone on Facebook. We need to have someone do Twitter. And they don't know why they're doing it other than the fact that someone told them to. And so it's a lot of this, we're doing surgery without a diagnosis is what I compare it to. And really what you need to do is slow down, look at your marketing plan, look at your website. If you're using Twitter and Facebook to send people back to your site, is your site even working? I see so many people asking me, how much time should I put into Twitter? How much time should I put into Facebook? And I have to wonder, how much time have you put into your website? Is it working? Is it converting people? Is your message consistent? And so it's not so much that I hate Twitter, but I do. And a lot of it just has to do with, context. The conversation is so strung out. I love Facebook because it's threaded conversation. Twitter, I can tweet, but I have to then, if I'm on an airplane, I have to shut it down. The conversation can go on, but I'm no longer a part of it. It's a lot of immediacy. And just, it's that lack of context within Twitter. And there's some technologies that make it better. But just how it's used, and I feel like people are doing things just because it's Twitter. And just because it works maybe for Dell service, which is a fantastic story, doesn't mean it's going to work for somebody else. You need to understand how to make social media technology work for you.
Well, it is true that several of these, whatever is the latest thing with social media, they have essentially taking over several of the conferences that we've attended even. And so, you kind of wonder, what's going to be the hot topic next year. So,
and that's the point. I call it the social media graveyard. We go back years and Google bought Orkut, which was the first sort of kind of social media friending engine. And I remember all of the SEOs were there. You had to be on Orkut. You had to friend people, and it became a competition of how many people friended you. And within about 9 months, it died. Then there was Friendster. Then there was MySpace. And then there was Second Life. I had advertisers talking about you have to be on Second Life. The list is endless. I mean, now nobody talks about MySpace. The thing is, MySpace is making money still. LinkedIn. I don't think I heard LinkedIn one time at this conference, but right now it's the most profitable social media channel. I mean, usage is up because of the recession. People are using it to find jobs. Employers are saving money on headhunters by getting direct to people. It's a profitable, wonderful way to connect with people. Nobody's talking about it. We're all talking about Twitter, which still hasn't figured out how to make a dime. And it's just, it goes in these waves. I don't think anyone talked about Dig at this conference. A year ago, that's all they were talking about, is the power of Dig and getting links. And so if you don't like the current technology, just wait a year. It'll change.
Well, I know that you don't believe in not utilizing these social media networks, but elaborate a little bit, I guess, on how then to properly implement them into your strategy.
Well, the key is your strategy. You've got to understand your strategy first. Who are you as a company, and what medium best suits you as a company? It's the old adage of Marshall McLuhan, the medium is the message. And it's very easy for companies to get distracted from their message because they're so focused on the medium. Figure out who you are as a company, what your message is, and apply that. That's why some companies are excelling because of YouTube. Their message is perfect for a YouTube audience. I give the example of Dell on Twitter. It's the perfect outlet for their tech support people to be aware of problems that are immediate. Twitter is more of an immediacy type of what's going on right now. If that's not part of your message, then I would say find something else that's a little bit more attuned to your message. Yes, you can use it, but I would focus on the social media that's going to allow you to really hit a home run when you use it.
Very interesting perspective, Matt. Thank you.
Thank you, Abby.
This is Abby Johnson reporting for WebPro News from Chicago at SCS.